I went to my local charity shop the other day and managed to get a few stamps. I got 2 loose album pages, as you can see here, and this stock card. Right, let me show you what they cost. What does that say? That says £1.49 for the stamps from India. £1.99 for the Great Britain stamps, and £1.99 for the stock card stamps. A total spend of £5.47, which I was happy with. So let's take a quick look at them in a bit more detail. We'll start with the Indian album page. I'll get it out of this cellophane sheet. Alright, at the top here we've got a bunch of George VI low definitive values. And if we move it up, we've got a selection of these Ashokan pillar stamps from around the, I guess, 1950s. And moving it up again, we switch back to a bunch of George V definitive stamps at the bottom here, and then we've got some later stamps down below. So if we call it 10p a stamp, we count up all the stamps, we probably got about £1.60's worth of stamps here, and I paid £1.49 for them, so no real value there. Now let's take a look at the Great Britain stamps, starting with the album page here. At the top we've got a penny lilac from 1881, 16 dots in the corner, not the more valuable 14 dot version, and in this condition probably about 50 pence. Then let's move on to these 3 stamps from Edward VII's reign. We've got the penny scarlet, and again let's call that 50p. To the right we've got the 2.5p blue. The catalogue prices it up at £3, but again I'm going to call it 50p in this condition. Then we've got this green and brown 4p stamp. In use condition as this stamp is, the catalogue prices it up at £18. Now, would you seriously buy that stamp for £18? Because I wouldn't. And again, 50p if you're lucky. Now the rest of these are from George V's reign, and without sounding like a broken record and repeating the same price, let's call all of these 50p each, despite the catalogue again quoting unrealistic prices for some of these examples. And then at the bottom we do have a couple of silver jubilees and a Postal Union Congress stamp just there. So if we add all of these up at 50p a pop, we're looking at about £7.50's worth of stamps on this page, and there's no way you're going to get that price for these. So the price I paid for them, £1.99, seems like a more realistic price to me. Now we come to the stock card, which has these 5 stamps, which cost me £1.99. I'll get them out and we can take a closer look at them. So the first 2 on offer are these penny lilacs. Again, 16 dots with the cancellation marks. Again, I'm going to say 50p each. Now we have a George V 1.5p brown on the left there, and a George VI red brown 1.5p stamp on the right. Both are unused and in mint condition. The George V stamp in this condition is priced up at 20p, but with the control Y36 and the cylinder number 144 still attached, I'm going to say that ups the value, and I'm going to price it at £1. And the same goes for the George VI stamp, which also has the control and cylinder numbers in the margin. £1 for that as well. But let's move on now to what I consider to be the gem of the bunch. This purple and red Edward VII 10p stamp, which looks to be mint never hinged. And if we turn it over, you might be able to make out the Imperial Crown watermark just there. Now this stamp was printed first by De La Rue from 1902 to 1910, and then by Somerset House from 1911 to 1913. In mint condition, the market values this stamp at £210 if printed by De La Rue, and £144 if printed by Somerset House. Now I've been researching this stamp like crazy for the last couple of days, trying to figure out which printer produced it, and have drawn a blank, so any help would be much appreciated. Anyway, as for the price of this stamp, I still don't think I'd get anywhere near the catalogue value. These are selling online from anywhere between £15 and £35. So let's split the difference and call this a £25 stamp. And that's not a bad find, considering the whole lot cost me £5.47. So I'll take that return all day long. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Buy me a coffee if you want. And until the next video, bye for now.